Why, Troy? Why? After all these years, you're gonna come dragging this into me now. Don't make no sense at your age. Could have expected this 15 years ago, but not now.
Age ain't got nothing to do with it, Rose.
I done tried to be everything a wife could be. Everything a wife should be. Been married 18 years and I gotta live to see the day that you tell me you've been seeing another woman. And you done fathered a child by her? And you know I ain't one half of nothing in my family. My whole family is half. Everybody got different fathers and mothers. My two sisters and my brother. Can't hardly tell who's who. Can't even sit down and talk about Papa and Mama. It's always your Papa and your Mama. My Papa and my Mama.
Rose, stop it now.
You know I ain't want none of that for my children. And now you want to drag your behind up in here and tell me something like this.
Well, you ought to know. It's time for you to know.
Well, I don't want to know, goddammit.
What do you want me to do, Rose? I can't make it go away. It's done now. I can't just wish the circumstance to the thing away.
And you don't either. Maybe you wish me and my boy away. Maybe that's what you want. Well, you can't wish us away. I got 18 years of my life invested into you. You should have stayed in my bed where you belong, Troy.
Look, now, look, Rose, we can talk about this, all right? We can get a handle on this thing and we can work this out, okay?
All of a sudden, it's we. Where was we at when you was down there rolling around with some godforsaken woman? We should have come to some understanding before you started making a damn fool of yourself. You're a day late and a dollar short when it comes to understanding with me.
Rose, look, it's just that she gives me a different idea, all right? A different understanding about myself, all right? I can step out of this house, and I ain't got to worry about the pressures and the problems, and I ain't got to worry about how I'm going to pay the bills and get the roof fixed. You understand? I can be a part of myself that I ain't never been before.
What I want to know is if you continue on seeing her. That's all you can say to me.
Rose, I can sit up in the house and I can laugh. You understand what I'm saying? I can laugh out loud, and it feels good. It reaches all the way down to the bottom of my shoes. Rose, I can't give that up.
Maybe you better go on down there and stay with her. She's such a better woman than me.
Oh, come on now, Rose. Ain't nobody being a better woman than nobody, all right? A man couldn't ask for a husband to be a better wife than you've been, okay? It's not your fault. I'm to blame. I done got myself caught into a pattern of trying to take care of you and all that and forgot about myself.
What the hell was I there for? That was my job, not somebody else's.
Rose, look. You know, I done tried all my life to live decent, to live a clean, hard, useful life, all right? I tried to be a good husband to you the best way I knew how. Maybe I'm born backwards or something, I don't know. But you're born with 2 strikes on you before you even come to the plate. And you gotta guard it closely. Always looking for the curveball in the inside corner. And I stacked up against you, Rose. What you gonna do? I bunted, Rose. I bunted when I found you in Corey and a halfway decent job. I was safe. I wasn't gonna get that last strike. I wasn't gonna go back to that penitentiary. And I wasn't gonna be on the side of the road with a bottle in my hand. I was safe. I had me a family, a job, and I was sitting on first base waiting for one of them boys to knock me in and get me home.
You should have stayed in my bed, Troy.
And when I saw that gal, she firmed up my backbone. And I started thinking, you know, maybe I can steal second. You understand what I'm saying? After 18 years, I wanted to steal second.
You should have held me. You should have held me tight. You should have grabbed on.
I was sitting on first base, Rose, and I say, well, goddammit, go on for it.
We ain't talking about no baseball. We're talking about you going to lay up in another bed with another woman and then you bringing it home to me. That is what we talking about. We ain't talking about no baseball.
Rose, you're not listening to me. I'm trying the best I can to explain it to you. It's not easy for me to admit that I've been standing in the same place for 18 years.
I've been standing with you. I've been right here with you, Troy. I got a life too. I gave 18 years of my life to be standing in the same spot with you. Don't you think I wanted other things? Don't you think I had other dreams, other hopes? What about my life? What about me? Don't you think it crossed my mind to want to know other men? That I wanted to lay up somewhere and forget about my responsibilities? That I could find someone who could make me laugh so I could feel good? You ain't the only one who got wants and needs. But I held on to you, Troy. I buried all my feelings, my wants, my needs, my dreams, my hopes. I buried them inside you. I planted a seed and I waited and I prayed over it. I planted myself inside you and I waited to bloom. And it didn't take me no 18 years to find out that the soil was hard and rocky and it was never gonna bloom. But I held on to you, Troy. I held tighter. Because you was my husband. I owed you everything I had. Everything I could find in me, I gave to you. And upstairs in that room with the darkness falling in on me, it took me everything I had not to erase the doubt that you wasn't the finest man in the world. And wherever you was going, I was going with you. Because you was my husband. Because that was the only way I could survive as your wife. You always talk about what you give and what you don't give, but you take too. You take and you don't even know nobody giving.
You trying to take and see? You trying to
Boy,
say I
let
take
go.
and don't give?
Let go.
You trying to say I take and don't give?
You
I
are.
did everything I had to give you. Don't you tell that lie on me. Don't you tell that lie on me. Don't you tell me about no taking.
Troy, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Troy.
That's strike two, boy. You living with a full count. That's strike two. Don't you strike out.
See?
Wake up 6 in the morning, sun is steady shining, the blinds rising. I'm yawning, ready to get this money. Kevin Heartless, Eddie Hustle, my struggle, nothing funny. Open this book of tricks, magician dipped in the money.